Good evening, everyone. Very good to be here for this FORBS conference. Welcome back, FORBS, to Singapore. Welcome to all our overseas guests to Singapore as well. FORBS conference is not something I'm unfamiliar with. In fact, when FORBS came, you said in 2001, but thereafter, shortly after, when PM Lee Hsien Loong became PM, I recall you had invited him to speak. I happened to be the PM's then principal private secretary, and I recall working closely with Will and Steve to make the arrangements for the FORBS conference that PM Lee Hsien Loong had attended. Never in my wildest dreams then did I think that I would be here speaking to you in this capacity. But you know, life throws curveballs at you, and you just have to go with the flow. But you know, just seeing the energy that was in this room just now, I was telling Will, it's quite different from the conferences that I had attended before. Clearly, a lot more energy, intermingling, so much desire to connect with one another after 2.5 years. So it just shows how much we are starved for human connections and how much of an impact the last 2.5 years has been to our lives. So I want to start, first of all, by acknowledging for everyone in Singapore who have been through this period of COVID-19 with us together. Through some ups and downs in Singapore, it has not been easy, but I want to thank everyone here who has been with us for your cooperation, your forbearance, and for cooperating with the government measures. And today, I think we are in a much better position because of our collective efforts. So thank you very much for that. The conference could not have come at a better timing because we recently eased our measures in Singapore and we said masks are optional. And clearly, all of you have just embraced that. No, I mean, optional. No one is thinking about wearing masks now. You are intermingling. There's no safe distancing. All this is behind us. Hopefully, all this is behind us. But you never know. The world, we are living in a very turbulent time. COVID, we think is not over. We hope that the worst is over, but who can tell? I don't think the pandemic is over, and hopefully the next mutation of the virus will be milder. But it's not just COVID, because as all of you know, we are entering a different global order. It's not just about the invasion in Ukraine and the disruptions this has caused to energy and food supplies, but it's also about the broader US-China relationship and the sense that we are entering a new era in the global order. And so there are tremendous uncertainties all around. But despite these challenging times, we believe that here in Singapore, the little island that we are, we can continue to be a bastion for stability, opportunities, and innovation, and we can continue to be a reliable and trusted node in the global order. And we can only do that by bringing people together, by having strong partnerships, and by being a place where the human spirit continues to thrive, despite the adversity that happens around us. So we welcome your presence here. Many of you have businesses in Singapore. Many of you may be thinking of doing something in Singapore. So we welcome all of you to consider expanding your presence here. We welcome your partnership, and we look forward to working together to make Singapore that bright, shining node even in an uncertain and volatile world. Thank you.